So hello friends, how are you friends? I think you all are fine. So welcome to our channel DK Education. So today we'll start our new lesson or a beautiful lesson. So we studied a very conceptual and I will clear you all the concept. So what is our chapter? Guess you know because I already tell you in previous video. So that is the current electricity. That is current electricity. So in this video we will study about the basic concept or basic things about the current electricity. So in this first we have discussed about the chapter and topic name, chapter name, and then after we will concept about that we what will we study about in what will we study in that chapter. So by the name we can find that in this chapter we will study about them about charge. So in the chapter electric field we study electric field. You know, in the chapter electric field we study about charge. Here also we study about charge, but in this chapter we study about the charge in rest motion. But in this we study about in motion. The charge in motion means when charge flow. Charge. What is the means of motion? Means change in momentum, change in velocity, change in momentum of the particle is called motion. So if charge, what do you mean by charge? So we know that charge is the electron, proton, or neutron. Neutron are not charge, and we cannot consider it in charge. So we here we study about the electrons moving. So when electron moves means charge move. So here we study about moving charge. So when electron move it means charge move. So moving moving means flowing. So flow of electron or charge is called electricity. Means rate rate of flow of charge. Rate of flow of charge. Rate means with respect to time. So rate of flow of charge ratio. We can write this definition. That is right. But we can also write the ratio of flow of charge. We can write but rate of flow of charge means there is a charge upon. We can here we consider the symbol of charge is Q. So charge is equal to Q. So what is the formula? And formula is become white. What is the formula become white? So rate of flow charge means with respect to time. Rate means with respect to time. So Q is equal to 2. So current means rate of flow of charge is called current. And current pass then electricity produced. So we can also say that rate of flow of charge is called electricity or current, because when current flow, then that is called electricity. Current is flowing, then electricity is flowing. So flow of charge is called current, and current we can say it electricity. So that is the formula of current. Current is equal to Q is equal to A. So now we study about that. What is the quantity? What type of quantity is current? I think that is scalar. I think that is scalar. Because current have a particular direction, we know that it is the opposite direction of charge. Charge is always flow from negative to positive, and current flow from positive to negative. That is a particular direction. According to you, what is the quantity of current? Which type of current is current? In reality, current is a scalar quantity. First, we know that whose quantities are vector quantity. So those quantities are vector quantity which follow vector sum of vector addition, or that have magnitude or direction as well as that quantities are vector quantity. But here it cannot follow. It does not follow. It did not follow the parallelogram of vector addition. How we cannot? Vector addition does not follow parallelogram of vector addition. It means when the see there is a wire and there is a layer. So we know that here 2 ampere is current is flowing and here 3 ampere. So it is in the direction of 5 ampere. there is no follow of parallelogram law in that condition. We can when we know that about the parallelogram law, here we consider when it is 45 degree. So what is the result of that? So that is 2 square plus 4 square into 3 square, 2 3 6 12 into 1 by 2. So that is the answer coming here. When we take parallelogram law factorization, what is the resultant of that current? That it is the resultant of, but it does not follow that parallelogram law does not follow. So now what is its unit? So its unit, by that formula we can find Coulomb into second. So Coulomb per second is called ampere. What is the dimension? Dimension is ampere because it is the fundamental quantity. It is in 7 fundamental quantities. It is one of the fundamental quantity in 7 fundamental quantity, that is current. So that is a current. That is current. Now what we study now new physical quantity, that is current density, denoted by J, and we denote by current is I. In 10th class also. Or we prove that current is a scalar quantity by that physical quantity. So see, what is it? Current density. So what is current density? That is J. J denoted by capital J. It is a vector quantity. So vector quantity. So current is a vector quantity. So what is the definition of it? So what is the definition? So ratio of So what is current density J? Rate of flow of current in unit cross sectional area wire. So why we can understand rate of flow of current. So we cannot take here rate, that is here ratio of flow of current is equal to I and unit cross sectional area. So here we take and is divided by J. Here we take unit, 1 unit. So that is the formula for it. J is equal to IA. What is that is vector quantity, and we know that area is also vector quantity. So J into A into A. So it is a scalar, and we know that the dot product of any vector quantity is equal to a scalar. So that is a scalar. What is that unit? Unit is Coulomb per meter square. Not Coulomb, ampere per meter square. And dimension is also A and L minus 2. So that is our second physical quantity. Now we study about bound electron and free electron, the last topic of that video. So let's start. What about bound electron and free electron? So bound, by the name we can understand bound electron and free electron. And here we take and not oblique, here we take and. So bound electron and free electron. So what is bound electron? Bound electron means bound meaning bound yani बांधना, बंधा हुआ, bound yani बंधा हुआ. And free means freedom, freely moving, mobile, so mobile electron. Electron or mobile electron, bound means banda hua. So what about bound electron, banda electron? So that is when electrons are revolve around. When electrons are revolve around nucleus. So what is the definition of bound electron? So that is when electrons revolve around. Electrons are revolve around nucleus. Means it have the electrostatic force between nucleus and electrons. So what is free? It is opposite. When electron does not move around the nucleus, or free from the electrostatic force of nucleus. When electrons are free from electro force of attraction. What is it in which it between nucleus and electron? So that is the electron, that is the charge for, and that is free electrons. Now we try a formula for that is a statement also. It comes from here. That is when electrons not attached by the, when a wire is not attached by the any battery, then it do random motion, means there is no fixed direction of electrons moving. So electron do like that. That marker, in that marker electrons are doing random motion. But why the current is not attack on me? That is question, a best question. It is when why the current is not attacking on me? Because the average velocity or the total velocity vector addition of the all velocity of electrons are zero, means net velocity. So it means the net velocity of that electrons is zero. There is no flow of current. So there is no current attack on me. So what is the velocity of the random? That is average is 10 to the power 3 meter per second, and it is equal to 10 to the power 5 meter per second. The question is that from where that the electrons take the energy to move. That is the best question. So we know that half mv square. We drag formula for velocity of that electrons in random motion. We can equal it because now we have take that is constant. That is constant. M here we take constant because m means mass of electron. So mass of electrons is universal constant. That is constant. And k is also constant. That cancel out the constant, and that is cancel out. The relation comes from here. V is equal to T. So the energy or the velocity of electrons in random motion is comes from the temperature, under root of the temperature. Yeah, that velocity is at room temperature. Room temperature, only that velocity room temperature, and the range of that velocity is 10 to the power 3 to 10 to the power 5, and that root means square velocity. So that our topic. So thank you. That's all from my side.